When stress becomes chronic, toxic stress becoming chronic, or a traumatic situation where fight-flight doesn't help, then the second part of your parasympathetic nervous system, the so-called dorsal vagal system, gets into action, and it's like the last resort. So what this does in stress, when stress becomes chronic, when fight-flight doesn't help, or when we are constantly activated, pushing, then at some point this system is like a last resort to conserve energy, and it comes from nature. When animals that are caught by a tiger, they pretend they're dead, and the tiger actually pulls them and when it lets go, boom, that mobilizes energy and runs away. Now we have the same kind of shutdown, we have the same kind of pretending we're dead, but of course it doesn't make sense in the human life. So what we experience is dissociation. So meaning that we're not really kind of there anymore, that everything is kind of lost and we're kind of there but not really there. We experience burnout and depression. This is immobility with fear. So you're basically dead, but as a result of intense danger and fear. We call it the shutdown, when the body goes into shutdown. So in this situation, we want to have less contact. We go into isolation. Our vitals actually go down, heartbeat, heart rate variability, blood pressure, sexual arousal. All those things go down because our body releases these endorphins and natural analgesics, the painkillers, that bring us into this freeze mode, which is not a nice place to be in. Most of us, we experience it as burnout, as depression, as I can't anymore. There's just no more energy. I just can't do it anymore. It was just too much. Boom, this is when from intense activation, your system goes into burnout. This, when there is safety, actually when we feel safe, there can be immobility without fear. So for example, if you're having a massage, you're there, you're completely exposed, but you're not fearful and you're enjoying it, and this allows deep regeneration. Or cuddling, sleeping with your loved one and falling asleep cuddling, again, you're completely exposed, but you're not feeling fearful, you're feeling safe. This is also this feeling deep regeneration. But when we are in stress, and this is where this happens most, this is what happens. And to know this and understand like, hey, there's nothing wrong, but this is a biological reaction to stress, and this is where I'm in, and there is a way out of it, is the super important knowledge and the valuable life-changing knowledge of the parasympathetic nervous system.